Hey guys, Tanner here with SDK Cattle and Hay. We're in the 8550. We're cutting the first field of Sudan grass that we planted. But I've been out at it for, well, it's technically my second day. First day I burned up some belts. They're right under that box. Got a set of spare older belts that I put in. They'll get me through the field. But this is what it looks like after it's grown a while. I never got around to getting you guys a crop tour, so you guys might tour from the front window of the swather. But right through here, it's probably 4 to 5 foot tall. It's on top of the sand hill. As you go down the hill, I don't know if you can tell, but that's eye level with me here in the cab, which is a good 10 to 12 foot tall. There's a straight one right there that's taller. That'd be about 14 foot. We're running around 5 miles an hour. I shut down in the middle. Today was, I think, one of the hottest days of the year. It got up to about 103 today, and temperature here was not liking it. I had more engine temperature than I had fuel for quite a while, and I had a full tank to start out with. So, but I shut down around 3. Came back out a little after 7. Went and took myself a nap. So we're gonna get this finished up tonight. There's got the majority of the field done. Started on the big end with going with these irrigation tracks. So this is gonna make quite a bit of hay. It's nice and thick. Even in places that are 6 to 7 foot tall, there's crabgrass down in them. It's going to make a lot of hay. You get into this tall stuff here, that's easily 5 bale an acre hay, or that'd be around 3 to 4 ton an acre. And we'll be getting another cutting off of this somewhere in around 30 to 60 days. 30 would be great. If it'll get up around 6 foot tall, I'll cut it in 30 days and cut it 30 days after that. Whatever's there, we'll make it 3 cuttings. I really didn't intend for it to get this big, but I left for a couple weeks, and this is Johnson grass growing out here. Stuff with the fuzzier looking tops. And it'll mix in just fine. But yeah, I left for a couple weeks, and this stuff got a little bigger than I wanted. I'd rather cut it all at 6 foot, at between 4 to 6 foot tall, and not have any heads at all in it. But hey, you gotta take what you get. After being in a drought for so long, this is amazing. But I mean, we've got all 65 acres of this is just grown up and big, and I never had to run the irrigation on it. I think I ran one pass on it another day that it was getting up in the hundreds. I ran a little water then, and that's about it. And then it had a ½ inch of pig effluent on it about a week ago. That made it really shoot up. Whenever I left, this stuff was perfect for cutting, but we had 10 days of rain in the forecast. So I I let it be, and the landlord, they sent their guys out, and they put some effluent on, and stuff doubled in height in 10 days. So pretty happy with it. We'll have to test for nitrates. This field's always had a nitrate issue, but I'm really not thinking it'll be too bad this year. Just the way things have grown. It's looking phenomenal. And I'll move the irrigation system and swath underneath them before we're done, but oh, got a little rough there. That's why you don't swath one-handed. Get back in line. Sorry about all the bouncing around, guys. But yeah, we went on a church trip. Spent 9 days camping. We were, to get up where we were, you drive down a back road, basically a Rock County road, for 12 miles. And then we were in Colorado. But that 12 miles takes an hour and a half to drive with the pickup and our Ranger behind us. Then we unload, we pack up everything we need on the back of our Ranger, and we park our pickups in a kind of a little campsite at the bottom of the mountain. Then we pack up the mountain, and we camp around 11,000 feet. And the trail to get into where we camp, it's about 12 miles, and on side-by-sides, loaded, it takes about an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes. And it's going over some pretty good trails. This year we got a little sideways with our Ranger a couple times loaded. We didn't ever flip it, but we were pretty close a couple times. But anyways, we had a good time. Might try and post some pictures here at the end of the video. I'm not real great at editing yet, but yeah, we take a bunch of the people from church go up there, and me and another guy from church, we go up and get everything set up for the group, and get camp kind of arranged before everybody else gets there. So we're there an extra 2 nights with our wives, and everybody else gets up there. We have a really good time with that. So, but we got a real nice sunset here. It's gonna be real good hay drying weather, being 100 and some degrees. We got a slight chance of rain in the forecast, but a little bit of rain usually doesn't hurt staying grass. It's got these big, wide, waxy leaves, and it sheds water really well. Makes a nice tight windrow, so it doesn't absorb a whole lot of moisture. This should dry down real quick. We've got the crimpers squeezed down pretty tight. That's part of the reason why the engine runs a little hot. It takes a lot of strain on the hydraulics to put this much material through crimpers, and I can back them off a little bit, but I really want this stuff to dry down and be good quality dry hay for some people. So I might keep a little bit of it for myself, and I'm hoping for 200 or 300 bales out here, and hoping to get 1, maybe 2 more cuttings. So today's I think it's July 18th. So if I can get it cut in another 30 days, get a cutting early to mid-August, I could get another cutting in September with a little bit of luck. So we got water here. They're gonna run 2 more passes of effluent after I get this hay off the ground, so it'll have plenty of fertility for 2 more cuttings, and we'll just go from there. But I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the swather gets kind of groans pretty good on some of that thick stuff. So whenever it's hot outside and the sun's beating down on this thing, you can just watch the temperature rise every time the hay gets a little taller. But what we're going through right here, if the whole field was like this and I can get 3 or 4 cuttings of that, it wouldn't bother me one bit. So with that, guys, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and hope you guys all have a blessed day. Thank you.